Kirk and live in Edmond, Oklahoma. Well, we've discovered at age 3 our daughter was autistic, so we've been dealing with that, and things seem to be going fairly well. We've kind of adjusted, and then I'd say a couple of years ago, things just kind of started going off the deep end, for lack of better words. Couldn't really figure out what was going on. It just kind of felt like we were basically on an emotional roller coaster with a stick of dynamite attached to it, and you knew it was going to go off. You just didn't know when her behavior might flare up, and went to several doctors and psychologists and just didn't really have much luck. So we were kind of trying to survive the best we could, but it was pretty rough. Afterwards, it was kind of a sense of relief. We finally had an answer, and then it was just trying to figure out where to go from there. I know we ran into a lot of doctors and physicians who wasn't really for sure if they thought it was anything involved with that, just kind of, she may outgrow it. So it was difficult but at the same time, we knew somebody out there would have the answers we needed. We just had to keep our faith and just keep going along day by day and trying to find the answers to get her better. I discovered it just up late one night when my daughter was having a rough night, and on Google, like I'd been Googling every night, just trying to find some kind of answers, and kept looking and kept praying about it. And one night saw a link to Regenerating Health, and opened it up and looked into it. And it just seemed like the right fit in my gut. So I reached out to him and got the first consultation call, and we've been going with him ever since then. Almost everything. It got to the point where we didn't even want to take her out in public because you never knew when she was going to act up. My youngest child was scared to be around her because she didn't know when she was going to act up. But afterwards, and after she started working with them, she's back outside playing with the neighborhood kids, enjoying outside time. She's going to gymnastics again. She's back in public schools again, which we had to take her out of school because of her behavior. And she started music lessons here recently. So really just back to being able to be a kid and live her life. She is very structured and on a schedule. She's kind of set it herself. We go pick her younger sister up from dance in the evenings. After dinner, we come home. She does bath time, gets in her pajamas, brushes her teeth, watches some of her iPad for about 30 minutes, and then she goes to sleep. Before we started all this, it was no schedule at all, just up all hours of the night. Trying to get her to do anything was really a fight. So it's been kind of awesome to see her kind of starting to grow and become set in her own routines. Necessarily wouldn't say any of it's been fun, but it's been rewarding, and it's fun seeing the progress that she's made. Oh, it's been amazing. She was a couple weeks ago at school. She got selected for an achievement that the teachers picked on each student. So they got to have a special lunch with all the other kids that were picked that month. And she thought it was the best thing ever. Like I said, she's back to school, riding the bus to school, which beforehand I never would have got her on a bus or away from me without a fight. And now it's, bye, Dad, see you after school. Out the door, happy as can be. So we're just been really blessed. My family, we couldn't be more thankful for Dr. Gibson and Regenerating Health. They gave our lives back, basically, where we can feel like we can be a family again. Like I said before, it was my youngest daughter was scared to even be around my oldest daughter, and we couldn't really go anywhere or plan anything. So I would say anybody who's been struggling and trying to find answers, just keep the faith and keep up the good fight, and definitely look into Regenerating Health because it has been the best thing we've ever done.